The situation between Mizkif and Asmongold has been quietly building in the background, but recently it's started to get a lot more attention, mainly because of how expensive it's becoming. The latest update in the ongoing situation shifted the focus directly onto the legal side, specifically what might actually happen next in the case involving Mizkif and Asmongold. That's because commentary creator Henry Resilient went through the latest legal filings and gave his breakdown, and his conclusion caught people off guard. According to his analysis, the case involving Asmongold is likely heading toward dismissal. The reasoning behind that, based on what's being discussed, comes down to how the claims are structured and whether they meet the legal threshold needed to move forward. In situations like this, if a claim doesn't sufficiently demonstrate defamation or damages in a way the court recognizes, it can be dismissed before it ever reaches a full trial. Henry's takeaway was that compared to the other ongoing cases tied to Mizkif, the one involving Asmongold appears to be the weakest legally, sharing in the following.
Clear and evident that Imaru's legal team left off some context, or as what they say, misled the court. In conclusion, Mizkif, like I said, he may not have no case against Asmongold. That is going to get dismissed. And the case against King Gaming Labs and Mythic Talent will likely end in arbitration because he never terminated their relationship between Mythic Talent and himself. But the lawsuit against Imaru may hold water because this emotional truth, if you can just go out and just say, hey, such and such SA'd me, and then 30 minutes later you say what the SA is, and it could be not something completely different from SA, and they say, you sue her for defamation, emotional truth, then that opens a huge can of worms.
Some people saw this as confirmation of what they already believed, that the case against Asmongold was never particularly strong to begin with. From their perspective, a dismissal would just validate that the situation didn't meet the bar required for legal action. Others focused less on who's right and more on what it means financially. If the case does get dismissed, it would mean Mizkif has been spending tens of thousands per month on legal fees for something that might not even reach a full courtroom battle. That idea alone sparked a lot of discussion about whether pursuing it was worth it in the first place. Then there were more aggressive takes. Some users openly said that dragging the case out, regardless of outcome, still puts pressure on Mizkif financially, suggesting that even a dismissed case can still hurt if it costs enough along the way. On the flip side, others pushed back on that mindset entirely, arguing that legal systems aren't just about winning or losing, but about process, and that dismissals are a normal part of filtering out weaker claims before trial.